Hello everyone, good morning, or at least it's morning at the time of me recording this. I figured I'd hop on and do a little bit of arena gameplay this very fine morning, and one of the things that I noticed while looking through the arena limited events is I saw that there was a quick draft for Duskmourn. And I thought it'd be really cool to do this quick draft of Duskmourn because Duskmourn was actually the very first set that I ever drafted for getting back into Magic. So I thought it'd be really fun to just kind of take a trip down memory lane and play some Duskmourn. Honestly, not remembering any of the archetypes very well. I don't know how many people will currently be playing the quick draft of Duskmourn, but I can do it for 5,000 coins, so I figured, I had enough coins, I might as well just have some fun, give it a shot. I think the draft is a quick draft, so it's against AI, luckily, so it could go pretty quick, but I don't know how many people are going to be out there actually playing this early in the morning. But hey, let's give it a shot, and yeah, let's just have some fun here. Okay, so what do we have? Ooh, I do like this a lot. Twitching Doll's pretty good. I think it's almost certainly going to be my first pick here. Oh yeah, because it's against bots, I have no timers, so that's very nice. But yeah, I think it's just Twitching Doll. Since it can tap for any color, it also lets me go into any color I want, and can let me splash some pretty good stuff. So there we go, Twitching Doll. Ooh, Sheltered by Ghost. I know is a goated card. I think I just snap pick Sheltered. Yeah. Okay, so got some interesting Selesnya, which I think is survival in this format. So let's look at either Selesnya survival, or I do like the idea of maybe going Naya, and or maybe I don't play Twitching Doll and just go Boros. I mean, here's another really good removal card, which I think I'm just gonna snap take right now. How much are you? You're 3 mana 3/2. That requires you to be alive to do the survival stuff. I don't really like it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. I think, not totally sure if... Or not totally sure how I feel right now about my deck, but I kind of like the idea of maybe going just kind of Boros aggro-y, which could be interesting. Ooh, this is gonna be tough to decide here. Man, I didn't really get this pack. Actually, doesn't have a lot of really good stuff for me here. This is pretty good for Boros aggro. I don't like the 3 mana Manifest Dread, to be honest, but maybe it's worth it. 5 mana, hit anything. Tunnel Surveyor is kind of nice, but I'm not really going in blue right now. I feel like Watchdog is also pretty okay in general. Ooh, Flesh Borrower could be good if I'm playing like aggro. It's in green, but if I'm just doing like full aggro, giving another creature Death Touch is very good for 2 mana. Okay. Yeah, maybe Naya aggro is kind of the way to go. Although it's really hard to decide. Vicious Clown is kind of nice. I think this one's either the Clown or the Gym. I like the idea that the Gym ramps you, but I do understand that 3 mana ramp is kind of rough. 3 mana, all it does is get you an extra land. Probably worth it, but take the Clown. I think it's okay. Ooh, jump scare is very good. I should really like jump scare as a combat trick. But I kind of need actual playables right now. There's my first strike, gain double strike. Ooh, it's a good combat trick too. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to focus in a little bit here on... oh my gosh, there's a lot of blue going around. I probably should have switched to blue. I didn't realize blue was going to be this open. Yeah, I didn't realize blue was going to be this open. That's a little unfortunate. I do think... oh, there's another Moldering Gem. Alright, I'll take it. I don't know if it's the best pick, but... yeah, the... oh man, blue's extremely open, which is... you never want to see it when you're going the other colors. But I think at this point in time, I'm a little kind of locked into my colors, I think, at least. Yeah, see, here's immediately a very, very rough, grab here. Haunted Screen's kind of nice, but I'll probably sideboard it for now. It can at least mana fix me if I needed to. Yeah, signs pointed to blue, and I ended up just not going. I probably should have just stuck it at that point. Let's see. Ooh, Leyline. If only it were useful for me. It's just not. As long as there are 3 more cards exiled with this creature. Ooh, interesting. Don't want to take that. Honestly might. Though getting a one drop in white is kind of rough, to be honest. I don't exactly like one drop in white, because the chance of you having a white in this deck is going to be very low early. At least with the way I'm playing it right now. Yeah, this is an interesting deck. I'll tell you that much. I can already tell it's crazy. It's very all over the place, which is a little unfortunate, but we are figuring it out, I think. Think. Who knows? I certainly don't. At this point, I'm just trying to come up with something that is playable. I think I take Arabella here. Signpost uncommon, very good. Oh, and a Boros land. I take Arabella, but maybe that Boros land will cycle, or will come all the way back around to me. I think I really want to lean heavily into red here, especially since I think red is actually very good in this set. The Delirium one, that's not very good though. It is a 2-mana card. Unless you're trying to... oh, that's right, it's card type. So instants, I mostly have instants. Creatures, enchantments, which don't really go to the graveyard very often either. Anyways. Friendly Ghost is actually kind of nice. 4 mana, 2/4 flyer. Can block for 4 mana. Takes there. Violent Urge. Seeing that again is kind of nice. Nowhere to Run is also very, very good. Though it's kind of useless in... obviously in this deck, it's not very playable. Ooh, Plane Cycling 2 is huge in this deck, actually. Oh, I really like the Plane Cycling on this, but I would never play it. It's literally just like a 2-mana get a Plains in every scenario. Yeah. 2-mana get a Plains? Surely the Ragged Playmate just wheels back to me, right? My goodness. Okay, everyone's taking red. I realize I made a mistake in going my colors. Apparently everyone just wants red. Oh, this is so bad. I do like the phone, though. This is a good card for me. Planecycler. What I was talking about. Oh, I guess I can take the hate draft, but... Alright, here we go. Ooh, Unstoppable Slasher. Don't like giving that up. I think that card is insane, but Another Sheltered is also very good. Because I think Sheltered is obviously one of the most insane cards in this format. Okay, that's not ever gonna help me. Ooh, Norn. I do like Norn here. So this creature gets this from unlocked doors. Oh, among the rooms you control. Take Norn. Possessed Goat. I mean, hand being a 2-mana 2/2 is always really, really good. I also don't necessarily mind Possessed Goat, which is a 1-mana 1/1 that can turn into a 4-mana 4/4. But it does require you to discard a card. Hard to decide, hard to decide, hard to decide. I really don't mind Living Phone here, I think. I mean, Violent Urge is very, very good, but I think the chance of me hitting Delirium is going to be really low. Unless I grab more, like, artifacts, since this is an artifact anyways, so... Ooh. Must be blocked if able. That's right. Another Violent Urge. Impossible Inferno. So this is... Right, this is 6-mana removal. How much removal? So I have Unwanted Remake, Violent Urge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I do already have 6. Well, no, sorry. This doesn't count. 1, 2. The only issue I have with it is it's so expensive. It's like all of your mana to do it. Though maybe in my colors I don't care. Because I just get out cards early and then just start swinging as quick as possible. It's hard to say. Yeah, now I'm looking at like green and I'm like, man, I actually don't need a lot of green in this deck. What's my curve looking like? Do I want another clown? Yeah, maybe I do. Ooh, Grab the Prize I know is not awful. Yo, card draw. Actually, move it here, it's card draw. Two or more unlocked rooms. I mean, I only have 2 rooms. I feel like this isn't going to come into play very often, unfortunately. Black was also very open, I noticed. Wasn't exactly super spoiled for choice on a lot of these, so... Okay, how do I feel about my deck? Not great. I think the Arabella is very nice, though. This is a good pickup, but I can definitely see where this deck is for sure going to be struggling. And a lot of it is going to be... I think my card quality was not necessarily the best, but this is definitely going to be a swing a lot and as much as possible kind of game. And the question becomes, what cards do I want to support that archetype? And I don't know if I have an answer. So let's move my removal here. Okay, so Shepherding Spirits are actually a little better than I thought in this deck, because I have a lot more white than I originally thought I would, which is kind of nice. So this anti-synergy here, because this exiles... Oh, from a graveyard. Okay, never mind. So that's a little better. I thought it was just my graveyard. I could get rid of my greens and just go all in on... my Boros game plan here, which is kind of what I'm thinking of right now. I just like that this gives Death Touch, and Twitching Doll is just insanely good. But are they must-haves? Not necessarily. Oh, I didn't do that. Cancel. Let's see, what are we looking at? Okay. Let's be a little more... Okay, so I probably don't need both of these. I think Rip Train Razorkin is not as good as I want it to be, so I'll only take one copy of those. I'm fine with this. These are 4 cost, 5 cost, 6, but this is technically more like a 3 if I play it on curve. And this is technically more of a 3 as well if I play it, or like even a 2. What's the face do again? Yeah, it's more like a 2. So this is actually what more of my curve looks like technically. Shelters are here technically because they're removal, though I definitely want to keep both my shelters. I could get rid of another 1-drop, which might help, I think, probably. And maybe a Violent Urge. I think Delirium is actually going to be way harder to get than I think. And I don't know if I really want Living Phone, which is a 3-mana 2/1. Not ideal for me. Though it does fix my hand, which is kind of nice. I think Vicious Clown is going to be very good in this deck, so I want to keep that one in. I also want to keep in Fear of Being Hunted. I think Ticket Booth Tunnel of Hate is not super useful. I'm okay with Grab. Hand is also kind of not super useful. I'm also wondering if I just go lower here on my lands. Like, I have 17. I could probably go 16 lands with this deck and feel pretty comfy. I do have a few high ends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I definitely don't like that I have 5 cards that are kind of like higher end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Impossible Inferno probably. I'm okay with these. I think having one less Impossible Inferno will be nice because that takes out a card off my top end, which I think is good. I'm also not totally sure about Violent Urge since it only gives +1/+0 and First Strike. And I think the Delirium is going to be really hard to pop on it. Which is why I also want to keep this since it's an artifact. So, like, logically speaking, artifacts, creatures, and instants are really easy to get in, but that will only pop 3. I don't have any sorceries. I have 2 and 3 enchantments. So I think anything that has Delirium is going to be really hard to pop. So I think I'm more than willing to pass up a few of my Delirium cards, I think is the correct answer. I think it's just really, really hard for me to pop Delirium. Not sure if I'm just not sure if I'm gonna get there at any point in time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'll go to a Violent Urge. And I need to get rid of something here. Something is telling me Spirits is not as useful as it's going to be, despite it having plane cycling. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Yeah, this is fine. This is playable. Oh, I didn't realize I had so few 2-drops too. I'm mostly living in like the 3 era. Okay, let's do this then. I really don't want Hand That Feeds though. That's the only issue. And I don't have any better 2-drops. Maybe I do just take Hand That Feeds then. Even though I don't particularly like it. I think getting Delirium is going to be just downright impossible. Just to be honest. Okay, yeah, let's try it. I think this is fine. We'll give it a shot and we'll see how it goes. So, there we go. I'll see if we can even find anyone. Like I said, I'm recording this pretty early in the morning, so... Oh, okay. Immediate opponent. Nice. Yeah, I have no expectations here other than I like this format, so we're just gonna have fun with it. This is good. I like Grab the Prize, discarding the Raven. So at least I can toss a card out early. Yeah, attack first, see what he does. Okay. Then, yeah, honestly, I'm okay with this. I think toss the Raven early and do some damage. The one thing I am scared about this deck is I think it'll fizzle very quickly against a lot of stronger decks. So the chance that I just immediate fizzle is going to be very bad. He won't take the block. He's smarter than that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. What do I want to do here? I think I should play tempo, so I have the Unwanted Remake just to destroy anything. So yeah, let's just go ahead and Sheltered. I think it's fine. I drew the Unwanted Remake, so I can, on my next turn, if you play something big, just Unwanted Remake it. I think it's okay. What do I want to do here? Figure it out. Discarding the Playmates. Yeah, that's fine. I just need to win early. I'm close, somewhat close to Delirium, but like I said, unless I get Sheltered by Ghost into the graveyard, I don't think Delirium is just not gonna pop. So, you really wanted to draw that card. Interesting. Ooh, okay. He can't target Possessed Goat because it has Ward, so he has to target the Sheltered by Ghost. That's okay with me. Second Sheltered by Ghost? No? Okay, cool. Yeah. Below. Force you to block. Oh, it's not in my graveyard. That's so unfortunate. What do I have in here? Instant, artifact, creature. Oh no, I just. I'll let you manifest Dread. I get Violent Urge, and then double strike my Possessed Goat. I have a sorcery in here? Oh, grab the prize as a sorcery. Wow. Okay, maybe I was trolling. Maybe manifest Dread is a little better than I thought. I totally trolled that. Yeah, manifest Dread's a lot better than I thought. I thought I wouldn't get it very often, but I mean, I guess I still only have one sorcery in this deck, so I got a little lucky. But hey, I'll take luck any day. Dang, these queues are popping somewhat quick. That's good to know. Arabella turn 2. I can't even play Fear turn 3 because I don't have enough lands. I do like the Shelter though. I don't know. I think I would not be surprised if I lose this game. I think it's a very rough hand to keep, but I'll try that. Okay, that does help. Not completely, but Sheltered gives lifelink and ward. Ooh, really removing. Okay, I can respect. I can respect. I can definitely respect early removal on what is arguably the best creature I have. Which is not good. That means I kind of just lose. I think he just... Each player draws a card. Ooh, very nice. One mana, does he also have another one to remake? Okay, so I can do this next turn. I think this turn, I feel pretty comfy just sheltering by Ghost. Yeah, the question is whether or not I give the shelter to Fear. I think I'm okay with this. If he has a 1 mana instant, it has to be Unwanted Remake. And I don't know. That's the only 1 mana instant I can think of. Is Unwanted Remake. Didn't do anything with that 1 mana despite having holding priority. Interesting. Grab the planes, plays the planes, use 2 planes. Do anything with it. Interesting. I am so confused on what he's doing here. Any target? No, target creature. No, I think I want to save. This might be an interesting play. I kind of want him to play a creature, and then I just Scorching Dragonfire it, and then play my Ripper next turn. But I don't know if this is the right answer. It's kind of troll to be like, oh yeah, I don't want to play with 5 mana in my hand. But oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. I was a little scared there, but I think he just ran out of mana early. I was able to just swing in after he used his one removal on Arabella. Okay. Whew. Man, this game's hard. I love playing Magic, but I don't know, 2-player Magic has me stressed sometimes. Mostly because I love 2-player Magic, but I feel so bad at it sometimes. I should be more confident in my Magic skills. I feel like I'm an okay Magic player. Not the best, but at least okay. I don't like not having a plan, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, speak of the devil. I'll hide here now. I think getting rid of the Impossible Inferno is pretty good here, despite it being my only removal. There's just no way I'm going to be able to get it, right, surely. I'd rather just play on curve despite getting the ability to do the clown stuff, but... Wait. That's not good. Fortunately, not as good. Dang, he's incredibly slowed down the game with that play. I am so sad. Well done, my friend. Well done. I do think in this format, I think blue is like red's worst enemy in this format. I feel like blue has a lot of big butts. When they shouldn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Why does blue have 2 creatures that are both 3 butt? What are we doing? How is this fair? Okay. Let's play Hand That Feeds. I do have the Dragonfire for one of those guys. The only thing I'm scared about is the Apparition. Yeah. As much as it sucks, I'd rather just take that trade right now. Then later, when it becomes an issue. I am worried. I think the Apparition's gonna get a 1/1 and then get out of Scorching Dragonfire range. Darn it. I was worried about it, but hey, what can you do? Sorcery. I don't know. Unfortunately. Yeah, this is an issue. This is an issue. I want to keep that mountain in my hand so I can discard it to Possessed Goat. I think at this point in time, my only hope is to get Sheltered by Ghost, most likely. If I can discard that mountain to Possessed Goat, it gives Hand That Feeds Delirium. Which is probably my ideal, though. Yeah, I just didn't start out with a very fast hand, unfortunately. Let's see if he's willing to get rid of it now. I don't mind if he does. I think it gave me the delirium that I wanted. Which is pretty good for me, I think. How does he want to block here? If he does at all, I don't know. Maybe he's okay taking 8 damage. Interesting. Okay. Got a pump. Does. I can hit for 4. Yeah, I'll get that. Right in range. Oh, Dragonfire. Unless he has a response to it, in which case, maybe I'm okay with him burning another spell just to save this guy. The biggest issue and why I need to get rid of it is because I have Arabella. I want Arabella to be able to do something. Okay with me. Got a counterspell out of his hand. I can start swinging. Oh, never mind. I can't start swinging. This card's insane. The Lionheart Glimmer. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Okay. Play the goat. Go to combat. He has menace. I could either risk and see if I can get another. No, I probably shouldn't risk it. I probably should just discard the goat. Well, no. Because even if I discard to go, he bounces with the 2/5. Yeah, I just wait for a land then. Maybe I even give up my go. I feel okay about it. It's starting to get pretty bad. Is this creatures you control? Okay. I need to get lucky on the... I can hit for 4, survive 1 turn, hit for another 4, cast Ripper is my only hope. I just don't think I live that long, unfortunately. Or maybe I do, but... Interesting. Oh, I need another mana to do the Lamb King. That's not. He definitely just puts the counters on and then full swings and then forces me to block, but there's not a lot I can do. Even if I did have the blockers, it's like kind of whatever. So, hey, so be it. If he full swings and I can live, then we might be able to do something. So this is 1, 2, 2. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, yeah. The biggest thing I can block is this guy. I think I might die anyways. That's for block. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, if I had lived 1 more turn... Oh no, it wouldn't have mattered. Because I would have had to top deck another land anyways. That's okay. So be it. So be it. Alright, first loss. I'll take it. Sometimes it happens. Alright, we will Keep queuing then. Okay, honestly, this is quite a nice... I like this hand except for the Vet Survivor. Or the Valuable Slayer. I said Vet Survivor. A bit all over the place. He also played a Veteran Survivor. I'm willing to trade it. They don't want to trade it. Interesting. Okay. So I think he has a... there's nothing for him to exile right now. I think I'm okay letting it go. Okay. Let me... This is hard. Part of me feels okay just keeping up pressure, but... I don't know, it's interesting. It's supposed to be mana. I don't know what he's playing to get 2 mana. Okay, so he has a 4/4 now. I have an Arabella, which I could play. I think I just chunked the 4/4. Still nothing in the graveyard, though. Force him to trade some stuff away. Oh, interesting. You let that... Oh, yeah, because it was a token, so... 3/4 Reacher. Does he want to swing with everything? He doesn't. Next turn, full swing with Arabella. He has to remove Arabella this turn. Would you buy it? No, not what's still. He is black. Arabella doesn't trigger here. Oh, with my control. Control power 2 or less. With 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Use this too. Oh, Death Touch and Destruction. You just can't block everything. Decline. Decline. I should have done it to Arabella. I guess it doesn't matter. I probably would have done it to Arabella. Alright, there we go. Still moving strong, so... Feels okay. Feels pretty good. I think this deck's feeling pretty nice, surprisingly. Just turn creature sideways, right? Alright. After doing a bunch of mass queues, this was the first time that it took a while just to find someone, so not sure what that means, but here we are. Alright, ooh. How do I feel about this hand? Not ideal, to be honest. No red, and I have a really good red removal spell. No, yeah, this is better. This is way better. There's no points. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind that other hand. I didn't like that I didn't have a removal spell though to play somewhat early. But who knows? I'd rather chip in the damage early here. Maybe I could play Vicious Clown over Arabella next turn to get the trigger. But ooh, kind of like this play too. Force him to block with he has to block before too. No, I'm gonna take it. The only issue I have with this is it definitely feels very, very slow, which I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of. He probably just blocks it. Yeah, cool. I figured that'd be the case. I didn't know if I wanted to give him the but the other issue is I have no idea what he manifests here. He could flip it at instant speed, which is definitely scary. Let's see what he's willing to trade and or give up. I'm at the point where, very unfortunately, I have hit the part where I am out of to any target. Yeah, maybe I should. That's the most valuable Slayer. Nice. That's a good card. Good thing I got it before he could flip it. I mean, I can proc Arabella, resummon Arabella. This is probably just going to be my game plan for a little while. I don't know if I have a lot of other options here, unfortunately. Probably ends up well. Nah. Okay. I don't know if you want to swing that 4-3 at me. Oh, we gotta go first. What is this? That was unfortunate. I had a wow, we got a special guest. That's crazy. He got a special guest card in this. He got a damn. That's so stupid. Cool, bro. Yeah, you do it, man. You do it. What can you do? Bro pulled a damnation on me. A fucking special guest damnation. That's so troll, bro. I'm usually not super privy to bullshit, but look, if I'm getting damnation for Robbie, what can I do? Hey, what can you do? I can't believe we got this. Is such a cool special guest card too. This damnation. That's very nice. That's why I want to open up more. I want to open up more Duskmourn just to see if I can get these cards, but very good set, Duskmourn. All right, I think that's my second defeat. So I'm on the cusp. Luckily, the one interesting thing about this specific set is that getting your money back requires you to get like at least 6 wins. So it's already very hard to do anyways. So I'm playing a little more loosey-goosey, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Being a little less stressed about actually trying to win and just getting in there and having fun. And honestly, if I go even, I usually take it as a W anyways, so. Alright, here we go. Ooh, I don't like this hand. I don't like that I have 2 4 cost and only 2 lands. This actually hit is really bad. I don't do it, unfortunately. I was thinking about it, but nah, that hand is just ridiculously bad. This hand is also ridiculously bad, but it's a little more playable. I say that. Okay, I got one. So we're good. Okay, to be a little more tempting, let's see if he double passes. I played Arabella first to see if he had a counter spell. I say that as someone who's playing this, I can't think of it. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather him get rid of that than Arabella, I think, but yeah, I mainly just wanted to see if he had a counter spell. I mean, Arabella trades for 2, and I get 1 back, so it's just 3 life. And he didn't play anything. Okay. And then he let that one go through. If he counterspells my grab the prize, I think I just lose. I just straight up lose. Yep. Yep. GG's. I mean, damn, that's real bad. Well played. I was worried he was gonna do it, but I saw he had all his mana up. But I think I just like have to play. I have to attempt to make the play anyways. Most likely. I mean, I shouldn't be swinging Arabella, but yeah, it's just full control, and I'm out of gas. It's so unfortunate. They're very well played. Do you want to trade your 2 creeping peepers? Man, who is also out of cards. Sounds like we're both playing off our top decks then. Let's go. This will be fun. Oh, it's only a door. Let's see if we flood, or if he floods, or we're both flooding. Who knows? Everyone could be flooding. Oh, never mind. He's not flooding. He got exactly what he wanted. He got what he wanted, and my card draw's in the graveyard, so that's fun. What wins me this game? Probably Shelter. Shelter would do a lot here. It sucks, because I think I've drawn Sheltered. I think that, like, the 2 games that I won pretty convincingly were both because of Sheltered. Unsurprisingly. I did that in no order. Alright. He probably won't bite, actually. It doesn't do anything for him to bite it. Curious. I probably should have waited for him to swing into me, but then it only trades Arabella anyways. Okay, now it's getting. Hey, can't do much. What can you do? Okay, well, there's the shelter I needed. The other one too. Oh. Yeah, I have to. If I could pull another Violent Urge, it could help, but quite good. Plus, he gets the mana. This is very good for him, unfortunately. I do have a little bit of time, but not enough that I like really want. And he could always remove Arabella now. He just has so much mana. Okay. Ooh, do like that. So he has to basically trade his entire board in order to get me. And I get to kill something from his board, which is probably the Gremlin Tamer? The Scavenger? No, Gremlin Tamer. Ah, he's willing to do it. Okay. Hey, more power to you. Kill the Gremlin Tamer. The good news is I have a lot of time to do something. I think I had to get rid of the Gremlin Tamer. I think it's just unfortunately and unironically the best thing in his hand. Even more than the Scavenger. I should have played my planes, whatever. The good news is I do have a lot of time for now. Oh my glad I'm recording this, so that way people can see what my draws are. He's looking through his graveyard. Does he have like a emerge from the cocoon? Or I guess the other one. Probably not. Yeah, return to the card from this. Very good, very, very good. I need to play it, but it doesn't help me. Unfortunately. What does get me out? Probably my second sheltered. I'll probably get rid of Unable to Scream again. Or any of my removal spells, but... Oh, you're giving me the Manifest Trend? Oh wait, its owner? To its owner's hand, then Manifest. I totally read that wrong. That's more understandable. Nah, I might just give it to him. I don't think I have it. I got extremely unlucky with my draws. 19 cards, I know what's at the bottom. Yeah. Couldn't pull my sheltered, couldn't pull my... Yeah. That's what I would do too. Oh, it's too late for you now. Yeah, that's your turn. Oh, dude, that's so unfortunate. I just drew like 4 new lands. I got absolutely flooded. 8 lands in a Boros deck is insane. That's unfortunate. Oh well. And there it goes. There ends the run. Yeah, so I ended up going 3-3. I think I have a pretty bad track record of going 3-3 recently, but what can you do? Let's claim that. It does suck you only get like 1 pack out of it. But hey, there we go. Right. I'll open the Duskmourn pack on camera. Why not? Ooh, is that mythic? It is. It's Overlord. All right. Well, with that, there you guys go. There's this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, went 3-3, so I'm not super unhappy or anything like that. But that is how the cookie crumbles. Thank you guys so much for watching again. If you like this kind of content, I love talking TCGs here on this YouTube channel. So like, comment, subscribe to all the YouTube things, and I will catch you in the next one.